What about the best lineup? All right. This is where I will go with the Boston Red Sox. And this Boston Red Sox lineup, wow. Even the Blue Jays, by the way, losing Edwin Encarnacion is still powerful, incredibly powerful. But you can't top the Red Sox. I mean, basically, they start off with Pedroia, Benintendi, who is going to be my Rookie of the Year candidate, and we'll talk more about that a little bit later. Mookie Betts, Hanley Ramirez, Xander Bogaerts, Jackie Bradley. Mitch Moreland is the guy who's going to be filling in, if you will, for Big Papi, but he's not going to have to do all the things that Big Papi did because of that lineup. And have you noticed Pablo Sandoval? He lost weight. He led all spring training hitters in RBI in both the Cactus and the Grapefruit Leagues combined. 20 ribbies in this spring, and he's batting 9th, 8th, and 9th in this lineup. I don't know. This is a pretty deep lineup.
I like their lineup a lot. My big question mark with them is when it comes time for the postseason, where's your lineup? They didn't show up.
They got to the ALCS last year.
And what happened?
Well, you know, they faced a better team. Give credit to the Cleveland Indians.
Well,
Cleveland Indians, if not for a rain delay in Game 7, they might have won the World Series.
They have a great rotation, but you're going to face great rotations throughout the season, and that lineup has to step up. I mean, you can't get swept or you can't get beat by a team that you know that you're better than or that you have a better lineup than, you think.
I think this lineup actually is better this year than it was last year. And that's with Big Papi there last year.
I disagree with that. I think Big Papi is going to be a huge miss for this team. They're really going to
We'll see. We'll see. But this offense, I think, from top to bottom is much more balanced. And you have more experience as well as, right now anyway, a more healthier lineup.
It's definitely balanced. I went with power for my best lineup in the AL East. When you're talking about power, you're talking about the Baltimore Orioles, because these guys crush home runs. 253 home runs for the Orioles. The next best team with 225, so it wasn't even close. That topped the league last year. They had 7 players with 17-plus home runs. Mark Trumbo, Chris Davis, and Manny Machado crushed the ball out of the park. Yes, the lineup after those 3 guys falls off a little bit, so they don't have the balance there, but they've got the power to be able to kill this ball. And if these guys stay healthy, I think they continue to do it this season.
Oh, they have the power, but they also strike out a ton.
Well, that's
and you were talking about your criticism at the Red Sox because they got beat by the Indians in the ALCS. At least they got there. At least they made it that far.
But they were a better team than the Orioles.
Well, I'm just saying.
Of course
well, then why not go with the better lineup
when
with the Red Sox?
They didn't actually get there because they didn't show up.
I don't know about that. I love Buck Showalter. I actually thought about picking them as my surprise team in this division because I always hate going up against Buck Showalter because I think he's the best manager in baseball, the smartest guy in baseball. And so we'll see. We'll see. I certainly would like to see good things happen to the Baltimore Orioles.
Okay.